Hi, Dr. Caniglia. This is Mike Hawkins, Web Director here at Einstein Industries, and I'm joined by Mark Chang, your lead designer, and Brian Vargo, our editorial manager. Today we'd like to review the customizations to your new Flex design. We have 6 layouts in the slideshow to review today, and we'll cover the purpose of each one and any customizations you've requested. To get us started, Mark will cover the design elements of the homepage, and here it is.
Hi, Dr. Caniglia. This is Mark Chen, lead designer here at Einstein. So let's talk about the design part. First of all, we did color change based on your current website and the flex template you choose, which is Mustique Plum. We switched the model to a facial one. You can see the colors on her face matches the overall color scheme very well. As far as the overall layout, we have your utility here on the top, your primary navigation here, and we also do a highlight section focus on your video. Moving downward, you can see your blog post, patient gallery, and also we custom design a section for you, fat-free facelift. We know that's something you want to put more focus on your homepage. Down below you can see the nice contact form. People can fill out the contact form here, and all the contact information are on the right. We also put your testimonial here on the bottom. So right now Brian is going to talk about the content of the homepage.
Thank you, Mark. Hello, Dr. Caniglia. This is Brian Vargo. I'm the editorial manager here at Einstein, and I'd like to talk a little bit about the purpose of the content on the homepage, which is basically to introduce the reader to your practice and establish a tone that is consistent with your practice philosophy and also with the very elegant, refined design that Mark created for you. Your writer, Andrea Marino, was very careful to tailor the language so that it is warm, inviting, enticing, and because this is just a general introduction, just sort of introduce what you can offer, what distinguishes your practice from other practices in your area. Notice this very, very, very nice headline here. Uncover a new, improved, fresh-faced you. Kind of pops out, almost like a magazine-style headline. Whereas underneath you have the SEO tagline, Plastic Surgeon Scottsdale. With over 20 years of experience, Dr. Caniglia is extremely well versed in the intricate details of the face. Again, sort of giving the reader an idea of what makes your practice special. The language throughout, while introducing the procedures that you perform, is very engaging. The idea is to keep the reader engaged so that they will go down to the bottom of the page. We have found through our research that if a reader has made it all the way through a page, that's the point when they're most likely to initiate some action, which is why we strategically place the contact form at the bottom of the page, so that if they're ready to ask questions or schedule a consultation with you, we make it nice and easy for them. It's right here at the bottom. We also added a section on fad-free facelift here on the homepage. We know that is one of the most distinguishing elements of your practice, something that you really want to emphasize. So we've created this little badge here, and beneath that, notice that it is set out in white so that the reader's attention will be drawn to it even if they're reading very quickly. And Andrea used a kind of a great hook here, a question. Want to achieve a youthful, gorgeous appearance? Don't fall for the latest craze in facial rejuvenation. Nicely done, and It'll give them a chance to click on this link here and read more about this procedure. I'm now going to hand it over again to Mark, who's going to take you a little deeper into the website.
Thank you, Brian. So let's talk about the slideshow design. In the four scenes of slideshow, we use facial images instead of all the original images. Each scene, you'll see a nice tagline along with a call to action button that links to a specific page. For example, this slide will link to your Botox cosmetic page. In this slide, we decide to link to your facial liposuction page. So for the first slide, since you mentioned you want a 50s woman, so we found the 50s woman for the first slide. And you go to the lip advancement page. If you have any question or concern about any images here, we can definitely switch it for you. Here's the platform page. We decide to divide your procedures into 3 categories instead of a whole long list. The 3 categories are non-surgical procedures, surgical procedures, and additional procedures, so that your patient can easily find what they're looking for.
It's helpful, I think, Dr. Caniglia, to think of the platform page as sort of a threshold to the deeper pages within the site. The purpose of this page is to provide little bursts of information about the 3 general areas of practice that you feature. As Mark said, you've got non-surgical, where you've got a little text here describing what is meant by non-surgical procedures. To the left, though, you have a nice bullet-pointed list of links that'll lead to those deeper pages within the site. So someone who is interested in getting more information about Botox Cosmetic can just easily eyeball the page, eyeball this section, and find the link to that detail page. Same thing here with your surgical procedures. And once again, we have fad-free facelift, one of your signature procedures, nicely highlighted by making it the second element in the list.
So let's talk about the detail page design. On detail page design, we follow the homepage layout, which we have the content on the left side and your sub-navigation, blog post, patient gallery on the right side. We have your inline image and the videos for your SEO purpose. Now Brian is going to talk about the content of detail page.
As the name of the page implies, this is where you will find more thorough details about the individual procedures you perform. You will also see kind of a little more aggressive SEO on a page like this. Ideally, this is the page that would come up on a search engine if someone were to type in, for example, ear surgery Scottsdale. This would probably be the page that would be that reader's introduction to your site and to your practice. So the person who would land on this page would be someone who is a pretty savvy consumer, knows exactly what he or she wants, is interested in ear surgery, and looking for some background information about the procedure. Nevertheless, the purpose of this page is not to overwhelm the reader with sort of a textbook chapter on ear surgery, but rather to give an overview so that the reader is able to contact your practice with intelligent, confident questions. A reader who feels well informed is more likely to contact and ask questions. The information is presented in a very concise, neat, easy to follow form. Andrea placed a lot of the information in these point lists that makes it easier for a reader to kind of glance and get the pertinent information without having to dig for it. Candidates, benefits, risks, side effects, all information that most people are interested in getting from a website. Once again, leads them right down here where they can take that action step of contacting you and making an appointment.
On the contact page design, we take out all the distracting text and links and make it very simple. Once your patient fill out the contact form, it'll go to the thank you page. It has a very simple tagline and 3 highlight sections that people might be interested in after they fill out the contact form. We also did your blog page design. All the text will be updated once your blog posts are ready. We also try to put more focus on sharing and social media pieces. You can see there's a follow us section, and here is a drop-down menu to share any social media website. Also, we highlight the date on this layout.